The other concern is also that we have this unresolved census issues since 2001 and 2011 census. It has been brought to the notice of the court as well, the highest court in this country. I'll just read out some of these earlier cases involving in 2001. There was an unnatural growth. Such as, you have 168.78, 143 decadal increase. It is unthinkable. This kind of things have been brought out, and strange it seems when the court asked to recount, at least among this 9 of them is there, and 3 were asked to recount when people were gone there, the population refused. Why? This has been going on, and independent scholars have said, non-Manipuris, independent scholars working in universities in Bangalore and IIT have done studies, non-Manipuri scholars, and they said this abnormal growth in population in 2001 or 2011 census in Manipur cannot be explained through normal demographic factors. This is a statement made by independent scholars. I can give you can refer to some of these studies conducted by, one is by Ankush Agarwal and Vikas Kumar, one is from Aji Premji University, and one is from IIT, and they have published these articles in, say, Economic and Political Weekly. And they have analyzed this, and they have concluded that conventional demographic factors cannot explain the abnormal population growth rates in this part of Manipur. And they conclude that these abnormalities in the head count are instead associated with the competition for seats in the state assembly. They are trying to inflate these numbers so that in the delimitation process they get more seats. And this has been an unresolved issue. So we have these unresolved issues. This is one of the facts that I have mentioned in my letter to the Home Minister in March, that until and unless you resolve these unresolved issues of censures, judiciously address these things concerns, you should not also go ahead with this census data. The people are inflating this data, and uski upar you have these law and order situations where you can't have an accurate, proper census process. And the third concern is, increasingly over the years, we have a concern of illegal immigrants in Manipur. And I can give you some examples, over the years, if you compare the unsettling situation in Burma, now Myanmar, and if you track, for example, the Chin state in Burma, neighboring us, and the population growth of Manipur, you will say that increase in population is far more higher in Manipur than neighboring Chin state in Burma. In fact, the last report suggested that there was a drastic decline in Chin state's population. How is it possible? Which used to stand around, say, earlier they had something like 4.79 lakhs. In the latest, it is 3.73. It has reduced. If you check it from 1973 record, 2000, if you check 2014, and now you have 2024, there is a reduction in the population in Chin state. And Ulta in Manipur, there is a drastic increase in the population. So the influx of illegal immigrants in the state has been a concern. That's why people have been demanding that we should have a judicious process of distinguishing these illegal immigrants and foreigners before we do a head count.